Alex McCord, and you're watching The Real Deal on thestir.com. Today we are discussing the premiere of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Joanna Krupa's wedding on The Real Housewives of Miami, and a little Orange County gossip too. First, Beverly Hills. We see Brandi Glanville checking out a new house. She is moving on up like the Jeffersons, but still not rich. Now, this scene had to reflect her current lifestyle without breaking the fourth wall, and I have to say I think they did it well. So what? Okay, she says she has a best-selling book. Congrats. However, that in and of itself is not a reason to move to a new house unless there are additional income streams to come, like multiple books in a deal or movie rights or additional royalties. Just one book is not going to make a new house. More likely, the biggest new income stream that she has is from doing Housewives, but she can't say that. She can't say, hey, I'm on a hit TV show, I'm moving houses. I appreciated that she managed to upgrade her house, but still have sticker shock when she was furniture shopping with Yolanda, still making it very clear that her character and place on the show hasn't changed. She is still the underdog. She's just a little less underdoggy than she was. I appreciate that she framed it that she wanted to get rid of everything that she had in her old life with Eddie. And by the way, did you see the gossip that apparently Eddie and Leanne broke up? I don't even know what to think about that, but it would be interesting karma. Moving right along, what is going on between Lisa Vanderpump and Kyle Richards? Yikes! Okay, first of all, in this season opener, Lisa is throwing shade at Kyle every single chance she gets. Ooh. And Kyle, for her part, is like a dog with a bone with this whole Yolanda lying thing. I think that Kim's dog Kingsley is more likely to put down his squeaky toy than Kyle is to let go of Yolanda Gate. It just seems like she's holding on to Yolanda lying about Lisa at last year's reunion. Like she's holding on to it for drama. There's no other reason. In the real world, you would let it go. Also, in the reality TV world, sometimes people lie for drama. So I guess what she's doing is she's hanging on to this grudge for drama. So, Lisa and Kyle get together to plan Kyle's party. They debrief about all the gossip that's been blogged about in the off-season. Now, this whole phenomenon started back in season 2 of New York, where reality cast members become celebrities and suddenly they're being written about in the gossip columns all the time. Some of that gossip is completely made up. I will never forget reading something about me having a fight with Luann in the Hamptons at a club, and neither of us were even there. So you learn not to believe everything you read. But sometimes they do get it right. Sometimes someone really is passed out at a party or kissing somebody else's husband or what have you. So you do have to check it out. These gossip catch-up scenes at the beginning of a new season are sort of out of reality. In real life, you would not sit down and yak with a girlfriend about getting slammed in the press because in real life, you're not both going to be on a television show. Now, in the reality TV world, once you've done Housewives for a few seasons, in the off-season, when you're not filming, you tend to drop the pretense and not see the other girls. Even the ones you like, you kind of don't see because you don't want anything to happen in the off-season that requires a lot of catch-up once you're filming again. Now, the danger is that something bad will happen to a cast member in the off-season, and then you're not reaching out in sympathy because real friends would do that. So, once the cameras are rolling again, and you are all once again the most important people in each other's lives, there's a little feeling of whiplash. Hey, you're supposed to be my friend. Why didn't you talk to me when this article came out? Or when she had surgery, or when she got evicted. We saw examples of this all over Bravo this week, from Kenya in Atlanta to the crazy teeth girl on Vanderpump Rules to Kyle and Lisa on Beverly Hills. Speaking of Vanderpump Rules, I can't wait for next week when they separate it from Beverly Hills. Now, I'm really happy for Lisa and Ken that they've made a successful spin-off, but I cannot take that show. Can you? The howling 30-year-old did it for me. Are you thinking the same thing? Okay. Now, I know that most of the people who work at Sora and who are on this spin-off are struggling actors, but let's put it in context. When I was 30, yeah, I was a struggling actor as well. However, I also had a long resume, a husband, a baby, and a co-op apartment. These Sora people all seem like they're in a state of arrested development, which makes me want to slap them and say, grow up! Anyway, let's dissect the new girls. I wasn't quite following where Carlton said she was from in England, but her accent came across as tough as boots. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, all of them, frankly, sound like they fell out of a Ray Winston movie. But what bugs me about Carlton so far is her sour face and above-it-all attitude. I hope she changes because that will not serve her. Once you're on one of these shows, you've got to get down and dirty with everybody else. You can't stay above it all. You'll get fired. Now, she does get my sympathy for the kids' names things. I hate it when people make fun of children's names. Destiny, Mystery, Cross, Francois, Johan. I get it. Joyce. I think I'm going to like Joyce. I took a quick look at her blog, and she's already got reality show remorse because apparently while she was filming, she made a few comments about being in pageants, and now she's mad because the editors have made her entire backstory about being a pageant queen. I understand. But she seems fun, and I can't wait to see her build a naked room for her husband to flounce around. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, Joanna Krupa's wedding. It was beautiful. I have to say the Miami finale episode was really good, and if you didn't watch it, you should catch a repeat. Between my recaps and the finale episode, you should be all caught up for what looks to be a very interesting reunion next week. Now, I don't know whether the ladies actually slept in and missed their plane to the wedding, or whether production snuck in and turned off all their alarm clocks. But either way, it was easy. It didn't seem forced. It didn't seem manufactured for once. The cross-country cannonball run of the Miami Housewives was almost as entertaining as New York and Morocco. It was really good. So they made it to the rehearsal on time, and it and the wedding were beautiful. Alexia Echevarria and Lisa Hochstein made up, and as Alexia hit the nail on the head saying, when you fight about stupid, insignificant things, it's very easy to make up. Yes, it is. Lisa and Adriana once again showed that they are the most interesting couple on that show, but I don't think it's enough to get them a spin-off. The minister cracked me up by declaring that there would be no catfighting at the wedding. I think maybe he was expecting somebody to flip a table, but we're in the wrong city for that. All in all, Miami's season was tied up with a nice, pretty bow, and I appreciated that none of the girls looked bad on the way out. If they are not renewed, everybody went out looking good. Now we'll see if they can maintain that in the reunion next week. Finally, one piece of off-season gossip. Let's go over to Orange County for a moment. Lydia McLaughlin confirmed to Us Weekly this week that she is out. She will not return. That makes the Orange County recasting the biggest bloodbath since New York. So, Gretchen Rossi, out. Alexis Bellino, out. Now Lydia McLaughlin, out. The only ones that are remaining are Vicki Gunvalson, Heather Dubrow, and Tamra Barney Judge. I gotta say something. I hope that Evolution doesn't pack the franchise with a whole bunch of new girls that may or may not work out. I would love to see if they can do a show with 3 housewives. I don't know if they can, but that would be interesting to me to watch. Let me know what you thought in the comments. For now, I am Alex McCord. This is The Real Deal on thestir.com. See you next time.